Well, welcome back. Scrooge here.
Welcome to episode 3. Get ready to head up into the snow.
Smart decision was made today, at least so far. See how many other stupid predicaments we can get in here in a minute. Once again, thanks for hiking with Scrooge today. Let's get going. It's going to be a great day to be alive. Well, welcome back, and welcome to day 5 on our little trek here through Southern California on the Pacific Crest Trail. Cold night last night, and about 26 degrees. Had to bring everything in, electronics and Sawyer filter and all that. Slept warm enough. It was just pretty cold. It was 31 when I woke up this morning, and doing okay now. Got everything packed, about ready to roll. Go up here. We got about a 10-mile hike to get to Mt Laguna today, and then we'll figure out what to do when we get there. Got to go resupply a little bit, and then figure out a place to sleep, and hopefully a little warmer place. So be okay. Anyway, hope you're doing okay. We'll see you up the trail. Keith down there, and we'll be halfway there. Yay. And we just keep going up. Yay. We made it back to the trail. We're going up this. We gotta go up and over all that over there. And keep going up. Mount Laguna's about 6,000 feet, so go to this is nice and quiet here. Perfect little lunch spot down here by the creek. Got about 4 miles to go, and looks like we're having leftover quesadilla with tuna and cheese today, and a Cliff Bar. That'll get me up the hill. Should be there by 4 at the latest. So, feeling better today. Knees aren't cranky as they were. Thighs were a lot better. Feet are fine. Hips are good now, and shoulders are good. So, we gotta climb up about another 800 feet, but that's okay. 4 miles, we can do that. So, anyway, go eat lunch, go eat dinner, have a snack, have a beer for me. I haven't had one in a while. Be good. Have a good day. I'll talk to you soon. First little ominous sign today. Going up that way towards Mt Laguna. See when we hit deeper snow. Interesting. We're about 5,200 feet and just walked into a oak pine forest. So we're getting higher up in one of these, they call sky islands, forests up higher in elevation. So see what happens up here. Little bits of last night's snow down there in the meadow. Little bits up on trail, but the trail's just muddy. You can see we're getting into more of a pine forest. All this little scrubby stuff is getting less and less, except for the manzanita. There's a whole hillside of manzanita over there. But a lot of little stuff around here. And mud. I love it. Trail's a little chewed up and muddy up here. This is what things look like when it snows the night before. It's a little slick, and like a slip and slide, except brown. Thought I'd show these fairly cool little mosses here. They show an adaptation that's common to a lot of mosses, high exposure to sun, and that their tips of their leaves are clear. They look white, so they reflect the sun's light. And these guys look happy. They probably got a lot of water in the last little bit, but they'll be happy to have reflective leaves when the sun comes out. Well, we've now reached 6,000 feet. Welcome to the Oak Pine Sky Island. Still some scrubby oak, but we're up a little higher. It's getting a little cooler. May have to put my puffy on up here. We'll see. We're getting close to the turnoff to Mt Laguna. Not Cape Laguna. Wow. No, telling from the coast. From Mt Laguna. Just about the time I was wondering where we were going to stay tonight, I saw this sign on the tree and called the number, and then we had a place to stay. It's getting ready to snow again. I need to get there so I don't get caught out in it. Okay, I'm going through the vacant Mt Laguna campground. It's not open because the pipes are all drained due to the freezing conditions, but I think if we can make it to the main road, we can actually get to town. I think we got a tiny house for the evening, and it's going to be at least warmer than last night. Yay. It does look like a nice place. Lots of campsites, lots of pretty trees around. Nice part of the world. But we're heading to the gate into town to get some food. And wouldn't you know it, right next to the campground is this tiny house block. The Tiny House Cafe and Tavern. This is where we're going. Yay. Hope my compatriots get lost going through the park like I did. Oh, that's what far out's for. Oh, this place is really cool. There's a bunch of tiny houses, aptly named. Maybe we'll hear and figure out about check-in and all that good stuff. Next to the tavern too, great. Well, the basic wrap-up for day 5 is it was a pretty successful hike. Wasn't too bad. We avoided most of the rain until we got into town, and we avoided the snow until now. And everybody's coming out to take pictures of the snow. We're at about 10.6 today. Mount Laguna, I think we're at mile like 42 something. I'll post it, but we got to resupply for sure tomorrow before we leave town, providing we can get out of here. And pretty good day. 6 of us staying in the tiny house tonight, but it's going to be not 26 degrees, and it'll be okay. Got lots to do and places to go tonight, so enjoy your evening, and I will do the same. Happy trails. Well, we made it just in time to the store, and now it's snowing. Should be a fun night. At least it'll be warmer than last night. Beautiful Mount Laguna. Nice place, kind of reminds me of Wrightwood. This is how you get free fuel. You get one of these little gizmos that attaches a semi-used canister to your canister. Heat this one up a little bit with some hot water, and when you connect the two and open the valve, this will flow into that, and you can use the leftover little bit in there, and it works pretty slick. Save a little money. Since these little guys are about $8 and these are about $10 in town. Alright, just leaving my tiny house hostel for the day. Got a little late jump, but not going that far. Gonna go down to the store here and pick up my other buddies and keep going. I don't think I need to get anything. Got a few things yesterday, but interesting place here. And, 6 of us in a little tiny house. So. But it was definitely worth it because it was colder and cold last night here, and snow is melting finally, and the sky is blue, and I guess these are Jeffrey pine. Have to check the cones. Beautiful day though. Welcome aboard for day 6. Had breakfast at the Pine House Cafe today up here. Great breakfast, nice French cuisine. French couple owns the place. It's wonderful food. We're headed down the road a quarter of a mile to the post office and store, and then another quarter of a mile to get back on trail. But you can see there's less snow than yesterday, and it's all good. A little cooler, only in the 40s today, but a little breezy. We're going downhill, so hopefully it'll warm up. See you soon. Well, we're aiming for the Pioneer Mail picnic area, about 10 miles, and then we'll make a decision whether we're going to stay there or keep going. Apparently that was a mail stop for back in the Pony Express days. It's got water there, so that's always a plus when you're camping. But, we'll see. Nice to see blue skies though. Get warmed up here and we'll have another beautiful day. Getting out of Mt Laguna though. Now as we walk by these Jeffrey pines, one of the ways you can tell them apart from ponderosa pines, they have very similar cones and very similar structures. But if you look along the edge, you don't want to play catch with Jeffrey cones because these little barbs stick out. And in ponderosa pines, they kind of curl in. So they're okay to handle, but these are kind of jagged. So we won't play catch with them. You can see on this down branch here of this Jeffrey pine, they have long needles, bundles of 3, lots of pitch. Pines that are usually with 3 needles are called yellow pines, as opposed to those with 5 needle bundles, which are white pines. Get up a little higher to see them. If you're coming through town, the outpost has great barbecue. Barbecue pulled pork here last night. It was outstanding. Free refills on drinks. Interesting atmosphere inside, but nice folks. Nice folks in this whole town. Okay, we reached the Mt Laguna General Store. The local hiker trash are getting their stuff ready. Hiking buddies. And we'll get ready to head out of town after here. Video store in town, just the book exchange here in the general store, which looks like it's got an interesting selection of books. Pretty cool. Okay, we're getting out of town here at the Desert View picnic area, and should find the trail up here. About the time we find the Desert View. Okay. Goes quite a ways down there. It's probably about 50 miles. Way down there. Successfully navigated the picnic area back to the trail. And they're going downhill for once. Hopefully it's not too steep. Yay. Still in the land of Jeffrey pine, but I think these are limber pine. Kind of reminds me of lodgepole pine, but these have 3 needles kind of in a whirl around the stem, and lodgepole pines only have 2 needles in clusters. We'll see. No, that's not a large puffball, soccer ball, or golf ball. Although it kind of looks like a big soccer ball from here. I think it's some sort of a weather outlet. But the Mt Laguna observatory is around here somewhere. It could be part of that too. See if I can find out. Well, this is my morning so far. Better than straight up or straight down. The Sunrise Highway, you'll hear cars off to my left here in a minute, but we're just about out of the snow, dropping down just a little bit at a time. So, still clear out, coolish, probably about 45. Nice day. We'll just walk all day, figure out where we're gonna stop when we get there. We have a little bit of mistletoe living in this oak tree. It hasn't leafed out yet. It is a parasite, and this is the same mistletoe we use at Christmas to stand under and hopefully get kissed. Probably not going to happen out here though. We haven't had too many blowdowns, but sometimes there's a low bridge and you have to go under or over or around. The trail's in pretty good shape. And it's nice when it's just covered with these soft pine needles. Makes the walking easy. Well, we've just got a little bit of snow left. Nice pleasant smell today, pine needles. Not a lot of birds out right now, or other critters, but that's okay. Nice day. Well, my view just got a lot better. Came from that big snowy mountain way over there. This is all scrubby. Little stuff, scrub oak here. Nice little day. Don't know what ridge I'm standing on, but it's got a hell of a view. Looking down a couple of thousand feet. And everywhere's below us, so it must mean get up and over that little hill. Got some downhill to do today, which could be good if it's not too steep. Pretty green though. Nice little shadows of clouds on the landscape. Up with the cumulus clouds here. Enjoying the day. And happy St. Patty's Day. Before I forget. We're not going to get too much green beer today, but might get some top ramen. Yay. All right. Magic on the trail today.
So they're kind of like, they're sweet and sour, or sweet and tangy. And then some chips.
Hi.
Hi! Come on in, help yourself.
This is nice.
Did the trail in 21. He did the trail in 21.
Well, this was a nice addition to the day. I don't choke to death here. We got chips and candy and oranges. All needed. Yay.
Yeah. And then if I was day hiking.
Well, one thing that nice place for trail magic here. I have a fortune cookie, and we'll see what it says. Save more, spend less. Good advice. Thanks to Desiree for doing this. She lives an hour away. The big canyon, not a good place to fall right here. You got water around the corner here. Yay. A new plant. I'll have to look this one up. Sometimes water is easier to come by than others. All right, we'll fill up here and get a snack, and we're on the Sunset Highway. Got a little bit more up to go, and then it's downhill the rest of the way today. Sometimes you don't need much for lunch, you just need enough to get you down the road, and that's what I'm having today. And all this stuff I got out of the hiker box yesterday, so that's nice. Didn't have to spend a thing for it. The golf ball is now perched way over there on the hill. We're a ways away now. Make it a little bigger. Still not sure what it is. There's some sturdy little flowers here. Come up and figure out what they are. Yeah, this is totally exposed to the wind. Garnet Peak up here. Gotta go over that hump and then it's downhill today. Got some ominous clouds forming over here to the north, so gotta get going, figure out what that's about. Hopefully it's not gonna rain tomorrow. Interesting. Not so bad over there, but as we go this way, that one there looks a little ominous. I think it's gonna bypass us though and go further north. I hope. Anyway, I got water up here, puddle, yay. We're going up to that group of trees up there, see what's there. This is the view of the south, and that body of water way over there is the Salton Sea. Saltwater body down here. It's like a ways away though. Alright, let's get going. There'll be a lot of dead yucca stalks on this part of the path. Maybe one of the seeds from this guy made this little guy down here, or this little guy, or this little guy. There's one over there. There's a couple in back. But that's what they do. And they last about 40 years. Flower and then die. A very handsome Jeffrey pine tree with cones. These guys over here seem to be making seeds, make more trees. We got a new view of the valley. Can't really see Mount San Jacinto, it's in clouds, but you can see where we're going tonight. Down there where that shiny stuff is, and there's a fire somebody's got going. Right. Let's get down. Last little look here at Mt Laguna and area. Go around this corner and then head in. We have arrived at the Pioneer Mail picnic area, just up the road from where we had Trail Magic and around a couple of mountains, and getting organized here. Looks okay. The water here is not potable, but that's okay. And apparently they got a norovirus problem in the bathroom, so I recommended not to use that. So, but time to get rested here and gear up for some dinner. These guys look like they're getting set up. They're not quite as set up as I thought they'd be, but that's good. Not that far behind. All right, talk to you later. All right, here's our water source for tonight. Needs to be filtered. It says that. No fish swimming around. All right, we'll dip in and get some. So the good news is this is where we start our hike tomorrow and continue on the trail. And it's not going to be that cold tonight. Bad news is I think I left my puffy coat at the breakfast place, so since we have no phone reception here, I'll have to wait tomorrow to go see if I can track it down. Otherwise, I need to get another one in Julian, which is about 2 days away, so bummer. At least it wasn't something that I treasured and treasured and treasured, but I do miss the beanie in it. I can replace everything pretty easy, but just another bonehead move, but that happens too. Anyway, time to go make a ramen bob and warm up for dinner and get hydrated and have a better day. Yeah, today went okay. I mean, despite the coat thing, you know, no problems, feel pretty good, and not a bad day. A little over 11 miles, and saw some pretty country and got out of the snow, so it was a success. But still having a good time. Nothing's really injured. Psyche's not damaged. You know, you just feel, all of us have had our issues and forgotten stuff and this and that, but it just happens. You know, just try not to beat yourself up over it. So have a good night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. I'm going to go over and borrow their fire. They're just leaving. They left their fire for us. And we'll get ready to make dinner over and relax.